Hey guys, just kind of hopping on, trying to do so many things before I take off again for work. Um, the morning I leave is always ridiculously busy with trying to finish off laundry and pack. And oh yeah, I was going to do a video for YouTube and blah 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 blah. So, anyways, I am I am desperately trying to get away from being a quantity collector. Um, I'm trying to get more into being a quality collector, which is really difficult because man, when I go online, you go on or eBay and stuff, and you start finding auctions that just fit the bill, and it's all this stuff you don't have, and you can get it for cheap. I love that. I love that so much. But then I also love it's like, man, it'd be really nice if I could spend a few more bucks and get like a nice refractor and this and that. So I'm trying to make the switch. But it's baby steps. So I actually cut probably 50% of the cards out of this video because they were just, they were fluff. They were nothing cards. They're just cards to put in a binder because they fit in 1995 and I have space. So what's the point? I'm like, good Lord. I talk enough during these stupid videos, as you can tell already. I don't need to fill them up with more junk. So I cut this probably in about half. And with that being said, we're at a minute 38. Let's get going. This right here is a 2006 Topps. This is the Hobby Masters. You will probably recognize that from a different insert set from 96. So this is 10 years later. So 20 card set, 1 in 18 packs. For reference, this is the 96 Hobby Masters. Like, good try, 2006, but come on. Is there even any kind of comparison? How do you compare? Like even the script on that. Look at that. That is, oh my God, that's so sweet. And then you have Hobby Masters, Hobby Masters. And then the background and everything, like it's not even a comparison. 96, hands down. It's cool that they kind of revived it 10 years later, but give me a break. That's not even a comparison. Number 2 is the 1999 Hoops Decade. This is the base card. And this is the Hoopla Parallel, which looking at them, like, okay, I gotta get it. I'm sorry about the glare, but this is the only way you can see that the purple and stuff around there has a bit of a shine to it. It's a metallic. On the front, that is literally it. On the back, it says Hoopla. Not the greatest representation of a parallel in my mind. There is also a Hoopla Plus that I'm trying to get my hands on. The Hoops Decade is a full set parallel, 180 cards, and they were 1 in 3 packs. So it does put the Shaq at 1 in 540 packs. The Plus, I believe, was like a box hit, like a Electric Court Gold or Players Club Platinum, that kind of thing. So the odds go up an insane amount. But I love it whenever I have the base and then the parallel. Makes me very happy. Next, 2003. I am venturing into the 2000s as well. Well, of course, the first one was a 2006. Shaq's playing years. He retired at the end of the 2011 season. So I am venturing out. I am venturing out into the 2000s and stuff. The 90s is still my first love. The stuff from the 90s it's better. I'm sorry, it's just better. But there is some pretty sweet stuff from like the early 2000s. This is a Bowman Gold. This is a full set parallel. There are 156 cards in the set, and these are seated 1 in every pack. So nothing crazy, just like a regular Electric Quarter or whatever. This one does have, it's a little bit thicker of a card, and man, it does have some wicked chipping on the back. But I got, this is definitely in with the quantity over quality. What I'm trying to get away from. You should have seen the stuff that I cut out of the video. Oh my God. So that was 2003. This is 2004, another parallel. This is also a Bowman Gold, full set parallel, 156 cards, 1 for 1. This one is in much better shape though. So same pack odds or same player odds as the last one, 1 in 156. This one is in much nicer condition though. Yeah. This is also from 2004. This is the Bowman Chrome Parallel. These were in the regular Bowman packs, and they were kind of like they didn't release Bowman Chrome as a standalone set, so this is a full set parallel that you got in the regular Bowman packs along with the gold and everything else. There were 156 cards, but these were 1 to 2 in every pack, so they were a little bit easier to get. And I didn't write down player odds, but because it's next to nothing really. But kind of sweet. I don't know. I just like to. That's how I like to display everything in my binder. So that's the way. That's the way it's gonna go. This is the 1995 Fleer Total O. This is the hot packs. These were, if you hit a hot pack, it was exactly that. You would get the full 10 card Total O set in one pack, and those were seeded 1 in every 72 packs you could get that. So really about 2 boxes you should hit a hot pack. Because of that, the hot pack ones, although lots of people kind of think they're better because they have this extra stamp and everything else, they're actually way easier to get. And there are more of them than the base without the sticker. The base were 1 in 12 packs, 1 in 72 packs, and you get the entire set. So yeah, the hot packs isn't nearly as good. I do have the regular Total O, but I believe it's in my Fanatics vault, which I will do another video on soon, because I got some stuff brought back from Fanatics Collect Vault, and I just want to do a rundown of how expensive it is to get anything brought home from Fanatics and things, and whether or not collecting on Fanatics is even worth it. So whatever, stay tuned, I guess. This is a 2005 Upper Deck ESPN Sports Center swatches, 42 card set. They were 1 in 12 packs. Puts this Shack at 1 in 504 packs. I don't know. I had not collected. I'm not really a memorabilia card guy or whatever. But I am slowly starting to be, because there is lots of this stuff in the early, not in the 90s. 90s, if you find memorabilia stuff for like Shaq or anybody really, that is definitely on the rare side. But getting into the 2000s, when they started making these, that's when there's lots. And anything that you can get that is like used in, this was game used shooting shirt. I don't know what that means. I'm guessing they're saying a jersey. I don't know why they're calling it a shooting shirt. They are saying it's game used. But anytime you get something like that, game used, or it's from an all-star game or whatever, I think that's fantastic. It's like, yeah, sweet. There you go. A patch of a shirt that he wore during an NBA game. And you can get them for like $10 or less kind of thing. Like these ones, these are you start getting into multicolor patches and stuff, or numbered, then of course the rarity and the price goes up. But like these are easy to get, easy to find, and I just think it's awesome. Yeah, like the front of this card is a authentic piece of a jersey worn by Shaquille O'Neal in an NBA game. Like, how awesome is that? It's fantastic. So I am starting to get a little bit of a collection of like jersey cards and stuff like that, relics. Here we go, going back to an old throwback. This is 1995 Upper Deck Electric Court full set parallel, 180 cards in each series. There was 2 series, so 360 total. They're 1 for 1. I love the Electric Court parallels. I think that is just fantastic. There's the Electric Court Gold, which is much the odds are, or the pack odds are much higher, 1 in 36. It puts them way up there, way up there. for a gold. But man, super deceiving to try to buy them online because guys will take pictures, bang, they'll take a picture like that and call it an electric quart gold when it's not. It is not. It is a base electric quart. The only good thing about this is like the logo and stuff is long enough or of a size where you cannot get it to completely reflect gold. So you will see, even in pictures where guys are trying to be sneaky like that, like you'll see the E is still a little bit of the blue. Or at some point, like they'll try to get, oh yeah, that's an electric quart gold. It's like, no. If it's an electric quart gold, the entire thing will be a consistent, perfect gold reflection. None of this 99% of it, but then the E is a little bit blue, or the other way, it's like, oh, there's a ball, or the top or the bottom, like there'll be a little bit of a different color gold on it, and that is not an electric quart gold. Do not be fooled. Also, I think this is one of my favorite cards from the 90s. Images of 95. Like, give me a break. That is so awesome. That is so 90s. That's like, I can't even look at that. Look at that. That is the brick phone, the brick car phone even, not even the brick like, oh, this is mobile. Like this is so fantastic. I love this card so much. So electric quart, always keeping my eye open for electric quart golds, but they don't come around too much. This one is a 1994. This is a collector's choice, silver signature, full set parallel, 210 cards. These were 1 per pack, just like the electric quartz. There is a gold signature parallel, which is also one of those ones that's very hard to tell online because it has to be well lit and just in the good angle and stuff, because they'll take pictures, then it'll kind of look dark like this, and they'd be like, oh, I don't know, is that gold? Is it silver? I can't really tell. Or you get a little bit of glare on it, and then you still can't tell. Like, people call these gold signatures all the time, and they're not. They're silver. So unless it's a super, super good picture, do not be fooled. These were 1 per pack, and the gold signatures were 1 in 36, 35, right in there somewhere. So don't be fooled. But I love the silver. I love the gold signatures. I love the electric quart golds. I love the platinum medallions. All those cards. Fantastic. Love it. This is, where are we here? Hold on a second. 1999. This is 1999 Ultra Gold Medallion. As you can see, very easy to tell the difference. Same image, same everything. Base card, gold medallion. Die cut is obviously the very first thing you see. There is also gold medallion edition written up top there. And I'm not sure if this is actually a thing, and it's very, very subtle, but this is the gold medallion, and when you get it in the light, this one, the Shaquille O'Neal, has a bit of a gold tinge to the shimmer, more than this one, but it is so subtle. In hand, you can see it a little bit better. I don't know if that's intentional or if it's just kind of the difference between these two particular cards. So, because the gold medallion up there does have a definite gold shimmer to it. So I'm not sure if that's on purpose or not. But I love the gold medallions. Platinum medallions, an exponential step up kind of thing. But yeah, I'm a big, it's another parallel that I'm quite fond of. Next, we have a 1999 Skybox Metal. This is the Emerald. You can tell because the whole top of this card here is green, and on the base it's more of a grayish silver color. It's a full foil front. This one showed up, and I was very happy with it because it is in very, very nice condition, front and back. There's also an E stamped there, because I know the Shaq, the top, isn't a green, it's like a grayish silver, but like on other cards, it's probably a different color. It might be, kind of more of an orangish red color for like the hardwood floor of the basketball court or whatever. But they make it green, but because it's different colors, it might be harder to tell. but they do have them stamped on the back with an E. So I like that one. This one, what did I say? Full set parallel. These were 180 cards in the set. These were 1 in 4 packs. So starting to get a little bit harder to hit. These were, so player odds were 1 in 720 packs to hit any particular person. Next one is an insert. This is the 1996 SP. This is the inside info. It is a 2-piece card, like a 911, like an exclamation point. There's other ones. I like this type of card. I like 2-piece cards. I like things that are a little bit different like that, like a gravity denied or anything like that. A card with an inner card and a sleeve. As you can tell, you grab it here, you pull it out. It's got a different kind of image. I slid it out once just to check it out and then slid it back in. I don't want to keep doing that because you will damage stuff for sure. These are very confusing. I went on TCDB to check this out because there is apparently a gold parallel to this card. I do not understand. I believe there is a base. I'm not sure if this is the base, and I'm not sure if it's the gold. There's a base card, a gold version, and I believe a box topper. But it's kind of hard to find any information or concrete images of what is what. And as far as I'm concerned, the base and the gold parallel, I can't tell the difference. I don't know what exactly you're supposed to be looking for. So I don't know if if it's one of those cards that just consistently gets named, labeled wrong or whatever. But yeah, it's a cool card. I like it. I like it in hand. I love that upper deck textured foil thing that they did for a number of years. I love that foil. But yeah, whether or not this is the base or the gold or whatever, I have absolutely no idea. But here you go, inside info. Hit up a flea market recently and picked this up. This is the 1999 Fleer Force. This is the Special Forces. This is the one that I had. This is the base copy. Kind of a cool textured kind of surface to it, but doesn't reflect. And then I was at a flea market and found the force field. Mislabeled. They didn't know that it was the force field. Well, it wasn't really a flea market. It was never mind. It was at an antique. It's called the Antique Mall in Edmonton, and they have tons of consignment stuff. And when I was looking at this one, I was like, soon as I saw it, I was like, I think that's the force field, and checked it over. It is the force field. So I actually got a pretty good deal on this. And match it up with the Special Forces base. So as you can see, there is a extra bit of reflection on this one, same textured surface and everything else. I'm trying not to like blind you guys with the glare, but as you can see, there is some extra reflectiveness. Not a huge difference, but I love inserts and then matching them up with, if there's a parallel to that insert, love it. Next, slightly more into the quality over quantity. This is the 1997. Oh, good Lord, you can read it right there. 1997 Bowman's Best. This is the preview refractor. These came in 1997 Stadium Club packs, but they were previewing the 1997 Bowman's Best. So it was what was it? 20 card set. The base cards were seeded 1 in 24 packs. This is obviously a refractor. These were 1 in 96 packs. And then you could get the atomic refractors, which were 1 in 192. Nice card. Beautiful. It's a mid 90s refractor. Like what else is there to say? Sweet image. Not the most refraction I've ever seen on a card, but still great image, nice shine to it. wonderful. I'm always keeping my eye open for atomics, but atomic refractors are stupid, man. People want ridiculous amounts of money for them, for a good point, or for good reason, because they're sweet. But yeah, so this is the Cayman Stadium Club packs, but it is the Bowman's Best preview refractor. Last but not least, this is a card. It has its own video, the unboxing, because I did not want to. I had questions, I had worries when the package showed up, so I wanted it on video, me opening it and everything else. And yeah, we're good. We're all good. This is a 1998 Topps Michael Jordan parallel. You're looking at it. It does not look like anything special. You're looking at it and you're saying, who the hell cares? As you can see, it did go through eBay authenticity guarantee. But it is a special 1998 Topps. This is the O-Pee-Chee parallel, as you can see right there. These were seeded in... these were a Canadian exclusive, is what I'm trying to say. These only came in Series 1. 1997, they did the O-Pee-Chee parallel in Series 1 and Series 2. 98, they only did them in Series 1. It's a 10-card set, and these were 1 in 3 Canadian retail packs. As far as I can tell, I tried doing some research. It's a little hard to find information, but from what I can gather, these were only sold in Topps packs in Canada. They were not in the 11-card hobby packs. They were only in the 5-card retail packs. So these are rare. These are hard to find. This one is obviously, you want to take a nice closer look. Like that's not a great corner at all. It's got some bad corners. The centering on it is pretty decent. Top and bottom, it's a little off, a little top heavy. But yeah, that's kind of a bad corner too. It's got a little bit of a crease on it. Doesn't come across on the front, but the back definitely has a crease. These are the fantastic. I always keep my eye open because it's a Canadian exclusive. Like the 91, 92 or 92 minis. Those are Canadian. Like that's the kind of stuff I'm always keeping my eye out for. But to find any Shaqs or Jordans in the Topps O-Pee-Chee, very, very hard to find. I got insanely lucky to be able to get this at a price that I could afford, and it was a perfect storm. It was an absolute perfect storm. It's the only reason this card is in my possession right now. So something you don't see every day, something I am incredibly happy to put in the collection. I don't know if I will take it out of here. I kind of like it sitting in this pack. Sealed up from eBay authenticity. I like that. This is how it's on the shelf right now, in between a bunch of other Jordans and Shaq cards. Maybe it'll come out. Maybe it'll go into the binder. Maybe it'll go into a one-touch. I don't know. I have no idea. We'll see when we get there. That's it. I talk too much. I know. 24-minute video. That's it. We'll talk to you guys later. Peace.